Take me on the floor, da 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 da. I can't take it anymore, da 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 da. You're gonna kill me with your touch. Yes, that's the Veronicas. Take me on the floor. Okay, I am filming from a new place, as you can see. This is my grandparents' ranch. It's really cool. It's like seriously like MTV Cribs. And this is my Aunt Lorna's room of the tower. If you don't believe me, it's a tower. Let me show you. It's a tower. See that? It goes all the way down. And seriously, like MTV Cribs. And she has a beautiful sky thing which you open in the night and you see the stars. And I just really have been wanting to see this. But what's the point of seeing it alone? What's cool about that? Nothing. You need a man. I don't know, really weird today. Anywho, this is what I'm to talk about. Second base. I haven't told you that. Okay, I'm here to talk about second base. Why did this theme of my YouTube show or something, why did this attract my attention? Well, it's because I know 3 people who have done this right now. And I think it is really important for us to talk about this because second base is the in-between. The in-between of what? The in-between of either I went all the way and had sex and the in-between of I just kissed him. And I decided to talk about this 3 situations of these people, my friends, that, went second. So I'm here to talk. Well, first of all, I want to talk about the bad part because, second base can either end up good or bad. I'm going to talk about my friend Paulina. My friend Paulina has had a crush on this guy called Alan, and he on her for over like 5 years now, or even more because, they knew each other since they were children. And he and her always do go out, even though they have boyfriends and girlfriends at home or have ever had, they still go out. And so 2 weeks ago, Paulina decided to go to Mexico. And the second base. Now, let me tell you, this guy is cute because I met him in the Mercedes-Benz because he went out with Paulina, and he's tall, dark and handsome. He has a sexiest voice, one of those voices which I get so turned on with hot voices. You're like, oh my God, you got a sexy voice. So, I'm to talk about this, and Paulina, my friend Paulina, she went second base. It was a normal date like the other ones they have had. She went to the movies, they went to have dinner, but it ended up in second. And she said she loved it. It was exciting. She went to the Big O and it just felt great. But here's the problem. He has a girlfriend and he lied to her saying that he didn't. This guy is a douche. I'm checking my eye and it's got makeup because of the sweat. This room heats a lot. I am going to fix that later. Sorry for that, YouTube. So she went second base with this guy, and oh my God, this douchebag hasn't texted her since. They've had shared only one text that she said, I think I love you or something like that, I miss you, and then he was like, yeah, me too. Are you fucking kidding me? That's all after you did something so intimate? So Paulina's really sad, and she's been telling me, read the tarot, and the tarot says that he's going to come around, that he's going to break up with her, and that's going to be for Paulina, but the problem, we don't know when. And she says she is in love with him. So I don't know. And this went wrong from second base. Now, here comes the good of second base. My friend Sarah went second base. Now, how was this? This was a real funny story. Actually, I hope she doesn't get mad because I'm, saying this on YouTube. So, she is 18, and we thought this guy was 17. And it was his birthday, and she thought, oh, he's gonna be 18 now. Well, no. This guy is only 17 now because it was a surprise party, and Sarah, his mom invited Sarah, and so Sarah went, and it was weird because he just saw her and he was like, holy shit, Sarah's here. And then she was like, hi, Emiliano, that's the name of this guy. And then everybody was like, yay, it's Emiliano's, finally, you're not a child, you're getting 17. And Sarah was like, are you fucking kidding me? So he took her to his room when they were supposed to talk about this problem. She was like, you lied to me. And he was like, I'm sorry I lied. I didn't want to lie. I just wanted to make sure you wanted to go out with me. And she was like, you lied. And then he was like, okay, I did lie. I'm sorry. And she was like, I'm not angry that you, like, faked your age. I'm angry that you lied to me about it. And then he was like, I'm sorry, let me make it up to you. Let me prove to you that even though I'm only now 17, I know how to act like a real man. When Sarah told me that, I was like, ladies hold her O, ladies hold her O. Oh my God. That is so hot. Romance, let me show you. Oh my God. So he did show her, and they went second base. And Sarah says that if his mom wouldn't have interrupted them, they would have gone more. And she said she almost hit the big O, that she was really in ecstasy, and it was really nice, and that she like ended up with her bra almost taken down and blah, blah, blah. So what happened next? Here is a good part. After that, he has been really sweet to her. They have been going out, and he still wants her, and they're like really gonna hit a relationship. Something that went wrong with my friend Paulina, because this dude is still dating the other girl, even though they are to be in a relationship, not yet. And Sarah is to be in a relationship, so this was great. Now, so that's the bad and that's the good of second base, but here's the third story, the in-between. And now this actually wasn't a friend of mine. This wasn't someone I hate either. This person who went second base for the first time in her life at 19 was me. I know, YouTube. Oh my God. And this was 3 weeks ago now. And you're thinking, wait, if one of you, my viewers, ever do see my channel, you know that the person I had a crush on was my fourth cousin, which is actually my fourth uncle. And yes, oh my God, I went second base with him. Oh my God. Just remember me, I'm like, oh, oh my God. I can't believe I did this either. I can't believe I did this. Well, how did I do that? Now, this was really weird, too. I went to eat at his house because we were supposed to go to the movies, but he couldn't. So he was like, hey, I'm sorry, I can't go to the movies that day. How about you come eat with me? And I went on a Thursday. And so I went there, and we ate normal. It was normal, like when we do go out, normal. And then I went to his room because I left my phone charging there. And when I go upstairs, things just happened. But how this was like the other ones, it wasn't my friends. It was like the guys, you know, like, okay, let's go second base. This time it was more kind of me. I do admit it, because I had told him before that I had a secret. What secret was this that I wanted to? But I wasn't thinking of actually doing it. I was just like, hey, I got a secret. Can you keep it? It's for me. This one you'll say pierces. So I'd asked him. I just had to know, because he said he didn't know, but he said that by text. So I told him, hey, do you seriously know my secret? And he was like, I think I know, but I don't know. I'm too embarrassed to say it. It was like, come on, say it, come on, say it. And then he said it in English because we didn't want the maid to understand because she only speaks Spanish. And he was like, sex. And I was like, yeah, well, no. And he was like, what? And I was like, you'd be my first. And he was like, I can't be your first. I don't even have condoms. And I was like, oh my God, that sounded so weird. And then he was like, but we can go second base. And I was like, but no, we can't. You're right, we shouldn't. Because he was like, well, you're my cousin. I like you. I have a cousin. You're my cousin. I was like, me too. You're right. No. And then I think I closed my eyes and I was like, you're right. I can't. And then he just kissed me. And I was like, oh my God, I just kissed him. Oh my God, he just kissed me. And then he was like, it's okay, we would kiss, come on. And he just pulled me like that, so sexy. And we just started to make out. And before I knew it, I wasn't making out. And I was in his bed, hitting. I did hit about 3 big O's. I did. He's really good, I must admit it. And I touched his everything. He touched my everything. And I'm so happy with that because I had been wanting to do that since I was like 14. I seriously wanted to. I always said, no, you're not worth it. No, I'm to save it. No. And with him, I just did want to go second base. But I would have gone all the way. I admit it. I would have really gone all the way. But I didn't because he was like, okay, I think I do have condoms. And I was like, fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. This was because I wasn't afraid. And deep inside me, I wanted to yell, yes, go get them, please. Take me over the top. But I couldn't because I was afraid of my mom. I was like, okay, if I do this right now, we would finish, meanwhile, my theater class, because I had theater class after that day. I had to go back to school because, in college, you have to take a class, so I chose theater. Okay, so I was like, I have to go back, and if I do go back, I will be there just in time for my mom to pick me up, and I would be with my hair made a mess and my makeup, kind of my eye right now, and I would have been like, no, she would have figured it out, and I'm really afraid of my mom. Not because of what she would say or punish me or take my phone away, because she always says she's going to do that. Mostly because she wouldn't let me see him anymore. And I'm so in love with him. I realized I seriously, for the second time in my life, I am in love with him. So after this happened, I told him, I'm sorry, we can't go all the way, even though I really wanted to. And I just stared down to see him, and I was like, I know I want to, but we can't. And I went back to my theater class, and after that we said, everything was going to be okay. We were going to continue going out to see what happens because, we're cousins and we're not sure who would approve or what they would judge, even though we're not real relatives anymore, but still. And here comes a problem. He talks to me oh so sweet and loving me and hugs me and just smiles at me sexy and everything nice with me. But we haven't gone out since, and I have told him hey, let's go to a party 2 times, and he simply just cancels, and I'm like, what? But the tarot doesn't read the future. Tarot says he's afraid that he loves me, but he's afraid of what people would think, and I'm like, I hate this because I'm completely in love with him. Now here is another thing which the tarot says, and I don't know, and I think that's what happened too. The tarot said that if I went all the way with him, he is gonna take away the fear that we're cousins and fall completely in love with me and ask me to be his girlfriend. And I did not go all the way, and I already knew this when I went to his house, but I panicked, and I'm so regretful. I'm like, what would have happened if I would have gone, all the way? And I don't know. And the tarot says it's written in the future. The world, when that card appears, it is written in this point in my life that he is going to be my first. I just want to know when. And next Saturday, it's going to be a month since. Because it was the 25th. That was weird. It was the 25th, the day of my birthday. I was born December 25th. This happened April 25th, and I just really wanted it to happen May 25th completely. And then turns out that after I do it with him, he's gonna stop seeing me like a cousin. He's gonna love me and ask me to be his girlfriend. I don't know if to believe this or not, because I do believe in tarot, because everything I predict, everything I say, I predict it and it comes true. And everybody's like, oh, Ivana, you know that thing you told me? And I was like, oh yeah, it came true. And I'm like, this is still amazing. Even though I've been doing it now for 2 years, it's still amazing. So, should I do it? Should I risk it? Should I go on and do it with him? The problem is he doesn't want to do it with me anymore because he's afraid. He sees me as his cousin, and I just don't want him to see me that way. I just really want to do it with him. And I love him so much that I do not care if I do it with him and he doesn't love me. I would just be happy to have him kissing my lips and touching me one more time because that felt so good. Makeup sucks today. So, what to do? Second base. This is the problem. I don't know if maybe it's the guy, maybe like I'm the one with the in-between guy, the guy who's either good or bad, because he still talks to me, but we haven't gone out since. Or the bad guy, Paulina's, who just doesn't talk to her and doesn't go out with her. Or Sarah's guy, the good guy who wants everything with her and still does go out with her. I can talk. This is stupid teeth guard, you can see it there. So, is it the men? Is it the situations? Should you not go second base? Second base is really confusing. I would say you should go either all the way or not go there at all, because only that way you're going to know if the guy seriously loves you. Because if you kiss him and he waits and he's there, it means he does love you, even though you're not giving him sex. If you have sex with this guy and he's still there and he loves you, it means he does care of you, even though you already gave him what he wanted. If you went second base, how to know? Either if you already had enough, either he has not already had enough and he needs more. So second base really does suck. It feels great. I must admit it feels fantastic. I had never felt something like that before, but it sucks because you will never know if he really wants you. You can either have it like my friend Sarah and have a great relationship after, or my friend Paulina, or nothing, or me, when you're just stuck in limbo, in between, confusing, not knowing if this guy's ever going to want you again. And I just really need him to want me again. I would love to be his girlfriend. I would really love to be able to see him in school and be able to kiss him whenever I want or whatever. But I'd be happy with just having him one more time at least. I'd be even happy. I'd give everything for him to just go out with me. Normal. Doesn't want to be anything with me, okay. It's okay, because in between there, he's my friend and I love him a lot. As my friend, too. Let's see what happens. So, this is why I say you should really think about going second base. It's in between, and you don't want in between. You want everything. You can't live with in between. You want a real boyfriend. And you know how I feel? I feel like Cassie, like official girl, and I'm like, I gotta wanna be your official girl. You gotta learn to love, gotta give me really hard. You gotta get it, I wanna be your official girl. And I really just, have you seen that video? She goes with the pictures and just throws them in the face like, fuck, here are your pictures. Realize you want me to be your official girl. I just really want to do that with him, but it's not to work. It's just going to be like, yay, I'm turned on, good. I don't really know. So, think about going second base. Think about if it's worth it. If it's worth going it with him. If you know, if you want something real, if you don't. But think about what's to happen after you go second base. I'll make a video once I go all the base, all the way. So, for now, just think about that, YouTube. I hope it helped. I hope this video helped in a way if you're thinking about going, if you have never gone second base before. I bet you're ought to be like 14 or 15, because seriously, nobody waits until 19 like me to go second, but I hope it helps, and I will keep you informed of what happens, because I made a promise. I made a promise of not reading my horoscopes or tarot or anything soon, because the tarot says that it's written in the world. I'm going to be with him, he's going to fall in love with me, and like that. Asked me to be his girlfriend, but it hasn't come true, and it's not fair that every other prediction comes true instead of mine, and I'm still waiting. So I decided to not read it for a week and just take risk. And the funny thing is, millions of things has happened since Wednesday. Today is Saturday, which I decided not to read the tarot and anything. And I will make a video about my whole week of not knowing my future and making decisions because I want to and not because of what something tells me. It's really hard, but it's something I had to do. And in return, the tarot says that if I do this, because I'm doing like being patient and I'm not asking again, after that, 2 of Cups is to happen. My favorite card, which is soulmates. So let's see what happens by the end of the week. Let's see what happens by Saturday, next Saturday, which is 25th, and it will be a month past since I went second base with him. And I have a feeling, because I get these future feelings, and I have been having a lot of deja vus, visions. I'm one of those people, after deja vu, you close your eyes and I just don't see what happened, I see the future. And I have had a lot of those, and because of a Wiccan love spell I kind of did, I did it to the moon, so it's a full moon next Saturday, and I think next Saturday is finally going to be the day in which I get him. So I got to see if I go out with him next Saturday. If I go out with him next Saturday and something happens, everything should fall in place. If I don't go out with him, I think I'm seriously just gonna stop thinking about it all and try to accept it as something that happened. In case you're hearing noises, I must say this place is haunted. I haven't told you that. There's a ghost girl here, so if you see anything in the video, sorry, I guess. Well, back to second base. Think about it, seriously. Think about it all. And I hope this helped in a way. Thank you, YouTubers, for watching. Thank you if you didn't. Thank you for thinking about going second base. Bye, YouTube. I will tell you what goes on in my crazy movie life in a week, saying what happened with my week of not knowing future. Okay.